So, this short scene gives us a glimpse into a rather awkward but interesting social moment after someone has been released from prison. At first, the conversation feels casual, even a bit playful, but it quickly reveals deeper themes about isolation, adjustment, and human behavior. We start with a group joking around, asking the former inmate about his time in prison. The tone is teasing, almost insensitive, as they bring up personal and uncomfortable topics. This highlights something important: people often use humor to deal with things they don't fully understand, especially serious experiences like prison life. The man himself responds in a very reserved way. He explains that he mostly kept to himself and focused on staying occupied. This tells us a lot about his personality. He's probably someone who values privacy and self-control, especially in a tough environment. Instead of getting involved in trouble, he chose discipline and routine, like working out. That's actually a powerful survival strategy in difficult situations. Then, suddenly, a police officer steps in. This shifts the mood right away. The playful atmosphere turns tense. The group quickly changes their behavior, trying to appear more respectful and appropriate. This moment shows how people often adjust their actions depending on authority and surroundings. What's interesting is the officer's reaction. Instead of escalating the situation, he remains calm and observant. He even asks to see where the man is staying. This could suggest concern, curiosity, or simply routine procedure, but it also adds a layer of realism. Life after prison often involves supervision and checking in. When they arrive at the man's home, it's described as simple and not much different from a prison cell. This is actually a very meaningful detail. It quietly reflects how hard it can be for someone to rebuild their life after incarceration. Freedom doesn't always mean comfort or success right away. It's often just the beginning of another struggle. Finally, the officer asks if he's staying clean, and the man confirms that he is. This is a key moment. It shows responsibility and a desire to stay on the right path. Despite everything, he's trying to move forward and make better choices. Overall, this scene mixes humor with a subtle message. It reminds us that behind jokes and awkward conversations, there are real challenges like reintegration, personal growth, and staying disciplined in a world that doesn't always make it easy. And maybe the biggest takeaway: sometimes the strongest thing a person can do is quietly keep improving their life, one step at a time.